They've rigged the system. They convince you you are not good enough, so you'll chase tone you can't afford, worship brands you'll never own, and believe a guitar has to cost more than your rent to be worth playing. They sell myths, we buy them.
But hey, Donner sent me this.
This is the Donner Q1, an HSS Stratocaster style electric guitar that sells for under $100 on sale. I mean, I've spent more on guitar straps than this entire instrument costs. For that price, it can't be any good, right? Right?
Welcome back to Hack Labs Guitar, the place for the everyday guitar hacker and guitar player.
Full disclosure, Donner sent me this guitar. They didn't pay me, they didn't script me, they just sent me a guitar and asked me to share what I think.
And probably hoped it would be nice.
And that's it. I have no other obligation to them. Everything you're going to hear is my opinion, and I'll let you know if this guitar is or if this guitar is great, or somewhere in between.
Alright, let's open this bad boy up. It's very thin, so hopefully the guitar is in good condition. The Donner Electric Guitar Q1. The indent on the box here. Indent on the side. Hopefully the guitar didn't get damaged. Let's open it up. Kickback looks nice. Backpack straps. Meaty grip. Storage for some cables. Let's open that up. Well, it was open. And there's nothing in it. Let's check down here. We got a manual, and that's about it. Let's open the guitar. So we got the tremolo bar. We got an Allen wrench and another Allen wrench. Some protection. The knob. Selector. And there she is. Take a quick look. This looks like plastic wrap. Not damage. Now, let's talk about that plastic film. You know, the clear protective sheet manufacturers put all over new gear. This one is committed. It covers the pick guard, the pickups, the back plate, everything. Peeling it off feels like a mini boss battle. You probably will need to remove a knob or two, loosen some screws, and possibly question your life choices. It's satisfying once it's done, but it's not fun getting there. Just be patient and maybe have some snacks nearby.
Alright, first impressions, man, this guitar is beautiful. I mean, look at that Daphne blue. Like, it is, I don't know if it's officially Daphne blue. I'll call it Daphne blue. Look at that blue. It is like a metallic blue, has these little sparkles in it. that paint job is perfect. Normally on a cheap guitar, you'd see streaks, you'd see like a little bit of overpainting, some unevenness, some dullness, but this looks perfect.
Alright, so let's play it real quick and hear how it sounds.
Well, this was just a quick sample of how the guitar sounds. If you want to hear some of the performances with the guitar with more effects and some backing tracks, check out my shorts. Wait, check out my shorts? Check out the short videos. You know what I mean. The shorts. First thing right off the bat, I noticed the action. It's a little low for my taste. It's causing me to make a few little mistakes I normally wouldn't make. Well, more than I normally would make. But, yeah, I guess it's better than being too high. But, Donner gives you the tools and they give you the manual and instructions on how to fix the height. So, shouldn't be a big deal. But, it's playable, but just a tiny bit too low for me. As I move my hand up and down the neck, I do feel the frets a little bit. I guess that's to be expected with a guitar at this price. They're not snagging me or cutting into me. I mean, I just feel them. So if that bothers you, you can just file them. You just find a file and make sure you don't file the neck. Make sure you just file the fret. But the other thing is the back of the neck is not a smooth. It kind of feels unfinished, and so as I'm sliding my hand up and down, I can feel like this is gonna catch like a bunch of like sweat and like grit over time, and so you probably want to polish that up before you start playing. So it's same with the fretboard. It's definitely dry, and you definitely want to polish that up before you start playing. The harmonic response of this guitar is pretty good, as you can hear. Yes, I grew up with 80s metal, and you can hear it in my playing. I love hitting those harmonics. You definitely want to check up and down the neck and make sure there aren't any dead frets or weird sounding frets. You are going to have a little buzzing on this until you do like a really good setup on this. Like I said, the action's a little low, so you're gonna have some buzzing.
Alright, let's talk about the price. On paper, this guitar retails for about $200. But here's the truth. You'll almost never pay that. Donner constantly runs sales on everything, and on their eBay store, you'll find it between $90 and $120. I've seen it at Walmart for $80. And once, just once, I saw it on eBay for under $80. So if you're paying full price, don't. Be patient, watch the listings. They want you to find the deal. Donner runs deals all the time. You just have to know where to look.
Alright, so what's the bottom line on this guitar? Is this guitar worth your money? If this is your first guitar or starter guitar, then absolutely. It's not only, the Stratocaster is not only a good all-around guitar, but this guitar specifically, this Donner Q1, is a quality Stratocaster style guitar. The build is solid, the electronics are solid, it plays well, it looks great, the thing feels great, it feels like quality. You can't go wrong, and especially with the insanely cheap price of $80 or less. That's probably less than what you're going to spend this weekend on crappy takeout alone. It's not perfect, but it is a beautiful and playable and solid guitar for under $100. And that messes with everything we've been told about how this is supposed to work. You're not going to impress gear snobs with this guitar, but you will play music. And isn't that the point? If you have the Donner Q1, or if you wind up turning this thing into a beast, please drop a comment below and let me know what you think. If you're still here, thanks for watching. please like this video. I got more videos to come. If you haven't yet, consider subscribing. Or do whatever you want. I don't control you.